Okay, sit. We try to sit comfortably and we sit quietly for 15 minutes. 现在我们就做9轮呼吸，然后我们静静做15分钟。Okay. So when we do the sitting meditation, so there's two types. One is called shamatha, one is called vipassana. So shamatha is called calm abiding. Then the end point is to develop concentration of at least the first jhana beyond desire realm. That one is solely focused on the activity of the mind. The mind becomes very serviceable, pliable, that you can make use of it to observe anything that you want him to observe. The other one is vipassana. That means called insight meditation. So that is called analytical meditation, where you're using reasoning, points on the lambrim, to ascertain a certain conclusion in your mind. That time of death is uncertain. And resting your mind using shamatha, concentrated mind, to produce a more lasting effect on your mind stream. As we sit in meditation, so first we cultivate some form of concentration, such we are able to focus the mind onto the object. So the very natural object that we do is usually the breath. So first we adjust the posture with two main emphases for the beginner. The back is straight and the body is relaxed. 所以现在我们做观修跟止修的时候呢，禅修，然后我们首先是把背放直，身体放轻松，这两大点做得非常好。所以要注意肩膀不要放直，放松，全部东西放松，但是背要有一点毅力把它放直，不要驼背。So when we meditate, there's always this thing called important, the object of your meditation. So the object of meditation is not something visual, it's something mental. So meditation is to do with your mind. Even when you open your eyes slightly, or in some case, some meditation, where you open your eyes fully in Drachom, in Mahamudra, in Kalachakra, that is more unique. It's not to focus on what you see externally. It's to be aware of the surrounding, taking whatever input there be without interacting with them. By opening the eyes slightly, we allow some light to enter, so one will not get drowsy, one will not fall off to sleep. So in the beginning, when your mind is very gross, so we are aware of the breath, because it's so much a concept affected. to bring some form of concentration. So we sit in the Lamarim, we count our breath. In, out, 1. In, exhale, 2. Breathe in, breathe out, 3. Breathe in, breathe out, 4. Breathe in, breathe out, 5. Breathe in, breathe out, 6. Breathe in, hold, out, pause. Inhale, hold, exhale, pause. 9. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, pause. 10. As your mind gets more settled, we do not do the counting the number. We just be aware of in and out breath. In and out breath. As you get even more settled, as you practice for weeks, you just focus on the inhalation, the air going in at the nostril, just at the slightly inside the nostril, aware of the air going in from the nostril. When you exhale, the air coming out from the nostril. So the breath is always with us. It is a very easy object of meditation. As we could not breathe in the past, we do not breathe in the future. We breathe at the current moment. By being aware of the breath, then you're aware of your body. You cannot breathe out of your body. It is always with your body. When you are aware of your breath, the in, the out, you are aware of your body. As you are aware of the body, as the breath is going through right now, and you're aware, my body at this place, at this moment, is present. So for all of you who are just beginning to do this thought meditation, you can count the breath. Subsequently, you're just aware of the breath. And after the breath, you're aware of the sensation of the air entering the nostril, coming out of the nostril. As we move on, you're quite comfortable in just sitting down. The mind get more restful. Then we try to get the object of meditation as one quality of consciousness, the mind, the awareness of the mind. So the Buddha taught the Satipatthana Sutra. So they say, aware of your body, aware of your feeling, aware of your mind, and aware of all phenomena. As you think of this awareness, it's an inherent quality of our mind. It's a form of consciousness. We're aware of sound. We can be aware of movement. We can be aware of thoughts. As you start to settle down, you realize that abandon of number of thoughts is not because you meditate there are more thoughts. It is such that when you meditate, you are aware of your thought. They have always been there. As you are aware of the thought, you're not engaging the thought. You're just watching the thought. As you arise, as you abide, as it ceases. like an image that comes in front of the mirror and it dissipates off. No movement, no ratifying, no hormone, no engaging. So the Satipatthana means to remember. So you must remember the object of a meditation. In the beginning, you can count. In the middle, you just breathe in and out. The third, you're aware of the sensation of the air inside your nostril. Inhalation, exhalation. As you become more settled, the object of meditation becomes your awareness. This awareness, noting, but do not engage. As we start to become better, you become aware of physical sound. It might affect you to a certain point. When you are very good by not engaging them, all this sound, this thought will lessen. But in the beginning, it's much easier to practice in a quiet place, so there's less distraction. The mind becomes an object that is very important to subdue our mind. Only the mind can see the mind. Only the mind can subdue the mind. When we say subdue, it means using a very clear, powerful, concentrated mind to look at the nature of things, the ultimate nature of things, so that one ultimately, in the very beginning, stop gross anger or aversion. Start to release attachment slowly, 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 to the point you generate the mind of no need. That's the mind of no need. So some of the key principles in the Satipatthana is relax the body in its natural state. Your whole body is connected to the earth, to the ground, becomes something extremely stable by keeping the back straight. In the beginning, as you start to practice, we sit in the 8 point of Drachom position. We sit full lotus. We put our hands left below, right palms on top, with the thumb pointing a triangle. We sit with the shoulder relaxed, with the arm at the shoulder, the armpit a little open to allow for some ventilation. We sit the back straight, with our head slightly looking down, and our eyes opening just a slit to allow for a little light to enter, but not in the state of engaging or looking. We place our tongue on top of the roof of our front teeth, and then we are aware of the breath. That's for beginning. As we approach our object meditation to become awareness, once you stop engaging externally, you will start to feel they are object of thoughts. With every thought that arises, you place awareness. Yes, arise. You are aware that it's abiding in your mind without engaging, and the thought will cease off. There will be a comma, a gap. Just aware again. As you stop interacting with the thought, your mind is like a pond. Every thought that you have is like throwing a small pebble into the pond. Every time you throw a pebble, it creates ripple. Every engagement is like stirring the pond. By being just aware, you're neither stopping anything or trying to do anything or chase anything. You place your attention on just the awareness. It is my thought. As one practices over a period of time, then in the beginning is to cultivate a daily habit of sitting. As you become more accustomed, and meditation is not trying to have a good experience, try to feel anything. Sometimes you say you have a good meditation because you feel good because there was not a lot of engagement. That's called experience of meditation. But the essence of meditation, the real essence is awareness. I am aware of what is happening without engaging. For the beginners, so we sit for 15 minutes. But in Satipatthana Sutra, it is here to sit for one tika, T-I-G-A. It's a period of 24 minutes. And one try to sit for 16 sessions. And the section can slowly prolong itself. That one will end up sitting 12 to 16 hours a day. One, do not change the object of meditation, but in the very beginning, it's difficult to have practice the awareness of awareness as the object. So we use something more gross, your breath. We join palms, we take refuge. Okay, some background of this place. This particular temple belongs to someone, and someone contacted Lama Zopa Rinpoche, and he told Rinpoche that he would like to offer this Tara temple, this whole property, to him. So, but the thing is that the nuns, whoever come here, must do Tara Puja every day. So do Tara Puja every day. I never come here before, but it's a nice feeling. I did not expect it to be so big. It's almost as big as Root Institute, okay, the surrounding. So this have been under the care of... Okay. Okay. Should I off this one? Or we will just use this and this? Okay? 可以吗？有个 feedback 吗？这样可以吗？可以啊 ，OK， 那我就用这个。You realize the technical issue sometimes when you do the thing, then you cannot hear very properly. So it's very important to have the condition to be able to hear very properly, right? I talk like that better, without the... 这样可以吗？ Can you all hear me? You all wear the radio, you should hear quite clearly. Okay, so just now I sort of bring you all through the meditation. You have to say where were you, If you have never meditated before, sit straight, count your breath. So you try to sit for maybe 15 minutes. Then you are quite good, you think you're quite okay, don't counting. Just set a little alarm, ting, and ting 15 minutes. As you're quite good again, you try to aware, where the nostril, this is called nostril, pikang. Then the point inside. If your nostril a lot of hair, then easy got breathe in. Your nostril no hair one. It's inside, not outside, not here. Very difficult here, inside here. So you're aware the air going in. It's very more subtle. You need to have more concentration to feel it, correct or not? It's just that pulse. like that you feel. But you're here very difficult to feel the pulse. But at the key point, you have to, because once you're very good at it, you can become more, your mental become more concentrated. It's able to hold on to the thing. So once you come to a certain time, you sit 15 minutes, you're relatively like, hey, it seems like only like a minute. Just now as I talk to you, it's 15 minutes. But it don't seems to me like 15 minutes. It's just, I just thought what I felt was enough, like one dose. It should feel relatively quite short. And then you change the object of meditation into awareness. So you do not focus on anything moving because meditation is something inward. You want to develop concentration. You're not trying to develop something in your mind, develop something clarity. We want something that's naturally so your mind can, without any movement, try to just watch. Try to just watch the thing. So when you try to watch the thing, you're aware of the sensation, or you can aware, oh, jalat, jalat. Is it good? When you 15 minutes and you're totally aware, very jalat, that's very good meditation because you're aware you're very jalat. You sit 15 minutes, you're aware, oh, very nice. Also meditation because you're aware you got good meditation. Then you sit for 15 minutes, you don't know what's happening. Also very good because you don't know what's happening. You're aware, don't know what's happening. So all those are meditation, clear? As long you don't engage the object, talk to them and then make plan or later, maybe we do this, or you suddenly got plan, wow, suddenly got plan. No, that means it's just pure watching. Okay, that take a lot of mental discipline. You take mental discipline. That's why a lot of people go for some meditation course and then they sit. And really need a quiet place. I really need a quiet place. Or the place is very suitable. A lot of people meditated before. Then they provide the very thing. So there are great many meditation teacher. So S.N. Goenka, so he's from Sri Lanka. So you were able to meditate like your movement from the tip of your finger. Are you aware of the middle part? Then they go like that. They'll try to aware. So it was really about awareness, about awareness. So this is how important it is. So when you want to achieve the path, you must have shamatha. We not shamatha. So 15 minutes for us is to get some basic concentration, such that when we practice, we're able to listen without being distracted. So that's the thing that we want to achieve. That's what we want to achieve. So I thought that today is the last rack. So I want to give this teaching here, and I want to give the teaching on how to do the Chin basic practice that's composed by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And then I want to give the teaching on the Four Noble Truths, and then the transmission. And then subsequently we go for lunch. Then we go to the stupa, we walk to recite, do no evil, do all good, completely subdue your mind. We try to do 3 rounds or maybe 108 of those. And then when we finish, we rejoice in Buddha at the deer park giving the teaching. And then we end the day. How about that? But I felt that this is much more desirable place to give teaching than at the deer park. No doubt, because there's a lot of movement, a lot of things, you can't really pay much more attention. But for those people who got a strong amount, have practiced for a while, you're able to hold yourself. If you don't have the real set, it's almost quite difficult to understand what's happening. Because I'll be shouting, if you are behind, you can't hear already. The mere fact I don't use this, right, you can't hear me very clear already. So it's the kindness of this of this set, right? Without this set, right, really can't. Just check. No, without this set, right? 现在你们看到吃什么饼干，对不对？这个饼干不是好吃嘞，我不喜欢吃这个，不知道有没有牛油的。哎呀，我刚刚then that's called conversation 嘞，那个交给啊。Then you realize that are you very talkative or not? For those people who are very talkative one will take more time than those people who don't like to talk one. Certain people just usually quite quiet one. They will have a little easier time. But those people who are very talkative one will take much more time to really to settle down your mind. Okay. So we take refuge and generate bodhicitta. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. Can I ask them on the lungko? Lungko. OK。I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dhamma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. And I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dhamma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. 诸佛正法正中尊，一切菩提我皈依。愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正中尊，一切菩提我皈依。愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正中尊，一切菩提我皈依。愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。跟了，慢掉，慢掉。就先灭痛，拉瑞拉连接你的上给前头没得我外给这个难道切拉这帕拉Guru Mandala Niyatayami。然后现在我们在这边呢，我们就是藏传的佛教，你会看到这个法座，两个法座在这边。通常在中国寺庙，你不会看到有法座给上师坐的，因为当我们修行下呢，我们说在显教，在南传佛教，我们说在泰国，特别在泰国、斯里兰卡，然后说师父是一个可以被你很尊重那个师父的，你的上师。然后呢，在显教里面呢，他说上师如佛，你的上师就好像佛。但是在大乘抽证里面哦，上师是佛。当我们这样修行的时候，我们所累积的福报跟业很不一样。上师是佛，所以他们有两个法座，这个是左巴上师，然后我是上师，这个也是我上师，是尊者达赖喇嘛。然后我们在前方呢，你就会看到我们说度母小小尊的，这就是20亿度母，20亿度母的化身，他的化身是观世音菩萨流了2滴眼泪，一粒变成绿度母，一粒变成白度母。然后另外一个传说是这一粒变成观自在千手观自在菩萨四臂观世音，一个变成绿度母，两者都是观世音的化身。你可以说通常在大乘佛教，特别是咒称呢，很多的本尊都是观世音的化身，很多本尊都是观世音的化身。Everybody got tea already? Everybody got? Om 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 Lama Sa Ge Lama Chö De Je Lama De Kun De Kun De Je Bo Lama De Lama Na La Chö Ba Bu。 喝茶。 OK，首先我给这个修行是尊者达赖喇嘛。尊者达赖喇嘛呢，在小时候呢，然后呢，有人请求他，叫他造一本，我们说可以非常容易，但是可以自修观世音本尊的仪轨。通常我们说只是念咒呢是一种方法，但是也是要把它完整的，必须要有皈依、正行跟结行。所以在正行的时候会有蛮多东西，四无量心、七支供养，然后呢曼陀罗是肯定会看到这几点的，四无量心、七支供养、曼陀罗，然后观想本尊，然后你念他的咒，那边没有甘露流道、消业障、累积福报，然后呢最后一个祈请文，然后这个叫正行，要结行就做回向，都有这3部分的。有些在这边你们好多可能是刚刚开始，然后师父有一个就是说给一个不是标准了，就是说你有多少时间说 OK 前行是要做这几句，正行呢也可以念心经、金刚经，我会把那些经列出来，然后这些都是从英文版的，我会以后再排成一个中文，叫 Dory 出来，把它翻译那个东西翻译中文。然后有咒语，哪个咒要念，哪部心经要，所以我会分那个东西为般若这一段，另一段是道次第，然后另一段是咒语，另一段就是另一个就是本尊仪轨。然后今天就是你们第一次可以就是在这个殊胜的地方，我们说鹿野苑的旁边来得到这个传承。我这个传承是从尊者达赖喇嘛那边得到的。我好多次从他的座前呢得到这个观世音的我们说的灌顶。我们说灌顶是什么叫灌顶呢？灌顶是不是把一个瓶子放在上面？没有，灌顶是因为你们发心守菩萨戒，然后呢从上师的心中，因为你要得到，他就用他的意念跟你的意念相应，你说我要他给，这个叫相应，懂吗？然后你不知道你要得什么东西，坐在那边就是叫听到，有没有拿到？听到而已咯。然后我没有解释呢，你就是听到而已，也是你真的听到了解叫得到，我真的得到了，我有了。没有这个得到就是在里面得到了，再得到了。然后用这个方法呢，然后种下种子，留下习气，才可以圆满。所以我们成佛之道呢，我们说最后是我们说最密布的，我们说最高一家密布的。然后这个的灌顶呢，有4种灌顶，我们说宝瓶灌顶、秘密灌顶、智慧灌顶、语言灌顶。然后有些人你们得到了，有些还没有开始的，你就要说 OK， 以后机会我一定要得到，因为佛法难闻，在五浊恶世我讲过好几次，不是每尊佛都会讲到我们大乘咒乘，也是你没得到灌顶就无可能成佛，因为没有那个料，没有这个光子，没有种下这个因，没有种下因就不可以得到果，因为佛陀有4身，他有他的意念和他的法身，法身有报身跟化身。报身呢，就是在净土里面所看到的，他会装灌顶光，有耳环，有宝珠。我们说化身就是在我们娑婆里面也是有福报，越轻者可以看得到的。然后法身就是他意念，他的性身就是法身的本性，也是空性，叫性身。So the four body. So the four body is created by the four initiation: vast, secret, wisdom and word initiation. 所以现在这个呢没有 initiation 的，只是听，然后你们做，留下习气，然后对你们会很有帮助，因为这是尊者达赖喇嘛他写下来，那这很短而已。然后我就念，你们得到，然后我会解释。然后你不知道怎样做，就要看这个视频多一次，懂吗？看这个视频多一次，然后了解的这样做。那我们合掌。 A Stairway to Potala, Guru Yoga, Avalokiteshvara。为什么有这么多名称呢？有一个叫